recap of the Bears win in preseason game number 2 of their 3-game preseason slate before the 2022 campaign kicks off on September 11th against the San Francisco 49ers at Soldier Field. I'm David Kaplan. A lot to like tonight. Again, I understand it's preseason football. I understand Seattle is a terrible football team, and they were missing 19 guys that didn't dress. Bears were missing plenty of studs, too, that they have David Montgomery and Robert Quinn and all these. They weren't out there, and Justin Fields played one possession. That's it. Took him down the field and got 3 points. Trevor Siemian, I thought, looked really good. The Bears have a solid backup quarterback. He was 8 for 15 for 48 yards, a touchdown, passer rating of 82.1. A lot that I like tonight, Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet, I thought, showed well. This is a guy who has to have a breakout campaign. He's in year 3. I'm not expecting to be George Kittle or Rob Gronkowski or Tony Gonzalez, but he has to be a pass-catching threat. He cannot just be an inline blocker. He has got to get down the field, and I thought he did that tonight. I thought he broke a couple tackles because we've seen him go down at the first sign of contact in the first 2 years of his Bears career. I was impressed with Cole Kmet today. I think special teams is going to be a strength of this football team. First of all, you got a damn good kicker in Cairo Santos. Looks like you got a really good punter in Gill. And then you got speed. Speed. Velus Jones had a 40-plus yard return on a kick. And then Treston Ebner has big-time speed, and I think you'll see him involved in the special teams game as well. So I think that's going to be a strength. Another thing that I really liked, this team plays hard. I know it's preseason football. They're flying around. The game day operation looks smoother. And what Matt Nagy did to Justin Fields last year, not letting him compete, is criminal. It's criminal. That kid sat behind Andy Dalton, and had Andy not gotten hurt, Matt did not want to play Justin all season. Have you lost your mind? Crazy what we were going through. Ryan Pace had his share of errors. Keeping Matt Nagy might have been the worst of them all. The worst of them all. He was a lousy football coach. I'm sure he's a great man. Lousy football coach. I like the game day operation. I like the speed that they play at. A couple other things. Thought the O-line looked okay. I thought Teven Jenkins had a pretty solid night as he tries to win the right guard position. Justin Fields, thought he looked pretty good. He wasn't in there very long. He got 3 points. On his interview with Laura Rutledge, he talked about wanting to get a touchdown. They didn't. Go back to work at practice and get ready for September 11th. We'll see. There's some conflicting reports that he won't even play next week, and they'll just see on September 11th. If they feel they're ready offensively, okay. I hope they know what they're doing. I hope they're right. I would like to see him get some more game action, but you also can't take a chance on getting him hurt. Again, the speed and the hustle that they play with, very, very impressive. Seattle stinks. That's a bad football team. It is what it is. But let's just look at what individuals did. I thought the O-line, as I said, played better. I thought the defense got after it. They fly around, and they just need more talent. Ryan Poles is sitting up there, and he told ESPN before the game, this roster may not look like it does tonight in 2 weeks. Obviously, there'll be cuts. The other thing is, what happens with Roquan Smith? He's standing there on the sidelines. He warmed up with his team but never put his uniform on. He was just in workout gear, and then he's there in his Bears gear. Is he going to be here? I think he is. I hope he is. He's a hell of a football player. They've got to find a way to get this deal done. They have to. But we'll see where this goes. I like what I see once they get more talent in here. $100 million of cap space next year, a high draft pick. This team could get turned around pretty quickly. If it's not this year, I would think the 23 Bears will be vastly improved, and the 24 Bears, that should be a year where you're contending to win your division and get in the playoffs and make something happen. This thing should not be a 5-year rebuild. I know it was not left in pretty shape. Telling you, they are going to have a lot of cap room over the next 2 years to address a lot with this team. But I like the culture that they're setting and the tempo that they're playing with. Hey, have a great rest of your night. Thank you for subscribing to the recap. I appreciate you. Tell your friends. Hit that subscribe button. We hit 10,000. I'm giving away another 70-inch TV from Apt Electronics and 2 more $100 gift cards to take your family to Lou Malnati's. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night and a great weekend. Take that.